we have a slow approach to start things off. Let's see how this... Oh, whoa, we had a close one, that's for sure. She almost took a swim right there. Oh man, these ladies are out there having a good time with it, that's for sure though. Man, that was almost magic. Oh, anything to get on camera, huh, ladies? That's right. Everybody can be a camera hog sometimes. Welcome back, everybody, to the greatest show on earth, and that is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I'm your host, Broncos Guru, in collaboration with our boy Wavy Boats. It's another Wavy Guru Productions, and today we are down here in Boynton Beach, Florida, with Seth behind the sticks. This crew's been struggling a little bit trying to get back down the ramp, and Cap's been throwing some hand signals up to the driver here. I'm assuming this is Wifey, and that's the Cap. Oh, we're calling it close. Oh, we're gonna hit the ramp. Cap, stop his pain. Looks like he's finally realized it, but man, he was just running right up on that ramp. Cap's gonna have to have an earful with her guy. Oh, throwing the hand signals again. Man. We've seen, this is the second time since we've been here over the last 2 days, and we've now seen 2 trailers back into the ramp, so that seems pretty popular here. Which is kind of strange, because, I mean, you should have a great view, and it looks like on the second attempt, though, he's going to line it up and we're going to get it right, but man, the damage has been done. So here in Boynton, right near the boat ramp, there is a location called Beer Can Island, and based on what I've seen so far, it appears this gentleman has spent a little bit too much time over at Beer Can Island today. He is having an absolute struggle of a time trying to get this trailer down. He's actually reset this a couple times already, and this is the 3rd attempt on the reset. And he's not looking a whole lot better. Man, if that guy on the bicycle would have seen any of this going, he'd have been a whole lot more cautious about cutting in front of that truck, because I don't think that guy probably even saw him. Let's see how this 4th attempt comes. And he looks like he's coming a little wide. Yep, we're going to reset it up again. Looks like hopefully he can get it right this time. We've got a good angle at least on this one. Oh, and we've got the jet ski coming in hot. They are struggling to get this thing on. There's a little bit of wind and current today. I'll give him a little bit of credit. We can see our Beer Can Island guy sitting here as well. He did finally get that trailer back down. Let's see if she can get this one successfully onto the dock, though. Looks like she's got it neutralized here, but now she's just got to get it over. Oh, come on. Oh, that would have been epic if she'd have just sprayed this guy on the dock. Beer can guy could use a little hose down. And going for the grab, and we're on. Now, this will be something you guys probably aren't used to on this channel, because I like to show the funny things and the wild things that are happening in the boat ramp. But I get asked all the time, people struggling with getting these single jet ski trailers down the ramp. If you ever try to do this, follow this person's lead. You can pop that tailgate, you'll be able to see the trailer the whole way down the ramp. Makes life a whole lot easier. Man, my man's coming in hot with this trailer. Not playing around. Let's see if he can back it down as hot as he came in. And it looks like we got us a little bit of a Boynton Beach wobble. Not quite the same thing as the old 79th Street wobble we experienced in Miami. He's heading in here. And typically you can tell these people's ability to back a trailer up by looking at the trailer. So for example, I don't know if you guys caught that, but he's actually missing one guide pole, which means that he's probably knocked the other one off at some point in his towing experiences. Now, he could have knocked it off with the boat trying to power load it onto the trailer, but I'm just judging by seeing this that he probably ran this trailer into a dock and knocked that thing off and snapped it. He's having a little bit of fun, and this could be another one of those incidents, kind of like the first one we saw a little earlier, where these guys have spent just a little bit too much time over at Beer Can Island today. And man, we're going to take up the whole ramp, basically trying to get this thing set up. And he's got the guide, we can see the other guide post, so the trailer's in there. He's got to have that thing super deep now, though, man. I can't imagine this boat's gonna hold on the sides of this thing when he tries to pull it on. I mean, it was definitely an interesting way to back it up, and definitely an interesting way to go ahead and leave your truck here just blocking 1.5 lanes on a ramp. And now we're gonna go ahead and, like I thought, the trailer's too deep, and this boat's gonna drift right off. Cap's getting ready to push off. It looks like he's got it lined up where he wants to set it up on the trailer, and kind of taking his time getting to the helm. As we put it into gear, there we go, we're in gear now. But that current wind, man, it's been strong here today, and it's drifting him off the back, and ooh, This boat right next to him looks to be almost brand new. That's why this lady's so cautious, like, yeah, we're gonna keep an eye on you, bud. I saw these guys pull in, I mean, I don't even know if there was registration numbers on this boat. I believe that's how new the boat next to him is. Of course, we all know who that is. When you have that brand new boat, you're gonna be a little overprotective and make sure that everybody stays away, but now my man, he's got the pressure on him and he's struggling a little bit. We'll get the second push off and let's see if he can get himself onto the trailer after the second set of assistance. And we're in between the guy poles and looking good now. Looks like we're just a little off on this one. Not too bad, but you know, my man here, he thinks he's going to go down there and flex some of that minivan muscle and see if he can't just push this boat over. Just got to move a couple inches, but not really. You're probably going to have to back this one back off the trailer, bud, and see if you can get that one self-adjusted or back that trailer out a little bit more and get it a little deeper. So obviously we've gotten the trailer a little deeper. You can see that the wheel wells are a little under the water here. We've pushed the boat over, but now it looks like they're way too far over. Look at the gap on this side between this wheel fender now. They've got to be rolling this boat right up on top of the other wheel fender. And the more they crank, the more we're seeing the boat lean, which is telling me, yeah, they probably are. This boat is sitting on top of the other fender. They're going to have to do this exact same process probably all over again. We're going to have to re-drop this, get it off that fender. These guys have been here for about 20 minutes now. I got to imagine Wifey standing here on the dock is just like, what in the world? And I know they can see the camera. That's kind of the crazier part about the Boynton ramp. There's no hiding here. They know we're there and they know we're filming. So this guy's had a Good Samaritan vessel tow him in, which usually is a little different than when we see Sea Tow or one of the professional companies come in. Those guys will make sure they get him up on the dock, but of course as non-professional captains, it's a little more difficult for us to do something like this that we're not typically used to doing, which is trying to maneuver another vessel onto a dock. And they've tossed the line here off to another guy who was on the dock with a jet ski, but just by judging what I saw from this guy with the jet ski, his skills with backing the trailer down and getting the ski off the trailer didn't seem very inept. Like, he's probably a new person on the water, so he's probably not the best person to be trying to pull this boat back in, because he might not quite understand the full physics that are going on here with the currents and wind and a large vessel. And it looks like we're going to start pulling the bow back in, but we're going to probably have to play bumper boats to do that, to get around this. I'm not sure why these guys didn't move to midship to try and see if they couldn't get around this vessel first, but we're going to go ahead and play bumper boats and see if we can get ourselves pushed off around the rear of this engine. Now let's see if the captain of this other vessel, how he feels about this when he comes back. But don't get me wrong, I mean, you can't get mad at too many people down here on the ramp about this one. I mean, they've lost power for some reason, so they're doing everything they can right now just to get their family safely off the water. We're going to start pull, and everybody seems pretty calm for this. Sometimes this can be a really frustrating situation for sure. And here's our other captain. Yep, he's pretty relaxed about it as well, and these guys are going to hopefully get this thing pulled over here. It looks like we're starting to get somewhere, and hopefully we're going to have a little success on getting this on the ramp. Yep, and the family and crew, looks like we're going to be good to go. Now, reloading this boat without power is probably going to be a little bit of fun as well, though. But as you can tell, look at the guy at the jet ski up at the front. You can tell he's probably a new person on the water. He wasn't the best person to grab this line. And this crew may look familiar to you. That's right, we saw them at the beginning of the video as well. And here we go. Go ahead and line this trailer up and see if we can do that to get this back down the ramp. These ladies must frequent here because they've been here both days. Both days we've been down here, we have seen this crew. And let's see if our driver's got the skills. But it doesn't really matter. I guess with a trailer this light, we've already moved it once. I'm assuming that this lady's just like, yep, just back it down here and we'll move it again. Looks like, yep, we're going to need at least one more pullover on this trailer to get it set up right. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps as we visited down here in Boynton Beach. If you did, be sure to check out our other channels. We have Wavy Boats, who assists us in getting all this footage down to the boat ramp, and also gets us a bunch of great footage over at Haulover Inlet. My channel, Broncos Guru, where we do some great comedy boating videos over there as well. And of course, we've got Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet, Miami, Florida. And if you haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.